After scoring in today's 3-1 win over Werder Bremen, Robert Lewandowski has 32 goals in 25 appearances this season. He's on pace to smash Gerd Müller's record of 40 in the 1971-72 season. It looks like the Rekordmeister are firmly in command of the Bundesliga again this season with 58 points after 25 games. Can Robert Lewandowski keep up his goal-scoring form? Can Bayern Munich win another league title? Find out on this episode of The High Press with Connor Robinson. Hey everyone, this is Connor with Down the Block Sports, bringing you another installment of The High Press. Today we're looking at if Robert Lewandowski can break the Bundesliga goal-scoring record set by Gerd Müller in the 1971-72 season. Before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, like this video, and also tell me what you think. Do you think Robert Lewandowski can break the goal-scoring record or not? It's going to be a very close one with about 9 games left in the season. So let's go ahead and kick things off. Today, Bayern Munich beat Werder Bremen 3-1. It looks like Lewandowski scored in that game, which takes his total to 32 for the season. He has 32 in 25 games, so a very potent attack for Bayern Munich. They have 74 goals scored in those 25 games, so very good going forward, as we all know. For Robert Lewandowski, didn't really play too well, to be honest. He was very kind of floated around. He got a few chances. He was very unlucky, hit the post a few times, hit the crossbar. He could have had 3 or 4, to be honest, but just really apart from the last 20, 30 minutes where he did finally get his goal, he was kind of absent from the game. Omer Toprak did a very good job of covering him, and Bayern Munich were able to just kind of control the game and stomp out any sort of Bremen attack. They did score and stop towards the end of the match, I believe in the 89th minute, but again, just a consolation for the home side there. Looking at Lewandowski this season, he's got 8 goals in his last 5 appearances, and in those 5 games, today Bremen versus Bayern 3-1, Bayern versus Dortmund 4-2 for Bayern Munich, a 5-1 drubbing of Köln, a 4-1 win in the Champions League first leg at Lazio in Italy, or maybe it was a third-party site, not 100% sure, but still 4-1 nonetheless. And then they lost to Frankfurt 2-1, kind of an off day. Lewandowski scored in all of those games. So it's not like he's not involved in, even when they lose, he's still contributing in the attacking sense. This season, overall, 39 appearances, 40 goals, incredible return. This is including the Champions League. This is including the Nations League, internationals, Bundesliga, DFB Pokal, the whole 9 yards. He is by far one of the most potent forwards of the past 2 years. He scored 34 goals last season in the Bundesliga. He's been the top scorer in the Bundesliga a lot, pretty much since his move to Bayern Munich, apart from 1 year maybe. He's been the top scorer. So definitely someone I think can break the record. 49 years is a long time, but Lewandowski, since moving, has scored 194 Bundesliga goals for Bayern Munich. Unbelievable. An incredible return, like I said. This goal actually against Werder Bremen takes him up to tied for second all-time in the Bundesliga with Klaus Fischer. Klaus Fischer had 268 goals, 535 appearances. Lewandowski way more potent with 268 goals and 334 appearances. Bayern Munich are on a roll. I mean, they've won the league title pretty much every year since Lewandowski moved over. Dortmund, he moved from Dortmund on a free transfer in 2014. Dortmund haven't really done anything since then. They maybe have won a DFB Pokal or something, but since he's left, they've been hurting for attack. They had Aubameyang. Aubameyang is no longer there. They have Erling Haaland, but Dortmund right now sit 6th on the table, 24 games played, 39 points, which is abysmal. The next closest team to Bayern Munich is Red Bull Leipzig, or I should say Rasenballsport Leipzig, RB. They can't have corporate sponsorship in the name in Germany. So RB Leipzig, 24 goal matches played, 16 wins, 5 draws, 3 losses. They play later this weekend, as do Dortmund. Um, but again, even if Leipzig close the gap to 2 with Bayern Munich, does their young side with Nagelsmann at the helm, does their young side beat Bayern Munich when they play in a few weeks? I don't think so. I think Hansi Flick has done an incredible job. They've had a few hiccups, but they also won the treble last season. Lewandowski's in this unbelievable vein of goal scoring form. So we'll have to wait and see for sure. But definitely something I predict. I do think Robert Lewandowski is going to break that record this year. 25 games into the season, 32 goals. I'm sorry, he had 34 last season. I'm getting my numbers jumbled here. But again, it's crazy to think about. You look at 32 years of age. He's a center forward. He's not super mobile. He's mobile, but he's not the quickest guy out there. They have pace on the flanks. But you look at a player who's a true goal-scoring number 9, and he has a real opportunity to break a record that stood for half a century. So fair play to Robert Lewandowski. Fair play to Bayern Munich. Bremen on this game weren't great. They did enough. They stayed in it until about the 70th, 80th minute, but they just couldn't really get anything going forward. And Bayern do a good job of stomping out the attack for opposing teams. Let's wrap things up then. I mean, honestly, there's nothing really much to talk about. Dortmund play later this weekend. There's a big game coming up against Leipzig in a few weeks. But Lewandowski is just in this unbelievable vein of form. Leave a comment below. Tell me if you think he's going to break that record. I'm really passionate about that. I think he's going to get that. I think when you look at his goal-scoring form, he's on fire. Unless he gets injured, that record's his to take. So I would make sure to stay tuned. The Bundesliga, which is on ESPN Plus, if you have that. Very exciting stuff. It's usually on Friday, Saturday, Sundays. In the mornings, because Germany's 5-6 hours ahead of us. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below. Hit the notification bell. Tell me whether you think Lewandowski's got enough in the tank to break the goal-scoring record. And of course, make sure you never miss out on any Down the Block content from either myself or from Alec Walt. Down the Block is coming at you with exclusive content every single day. So make sure that you subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to The High Press. Of course, I'm Connor Robinson. Have a wonderful day, evening, night, whatever time of day. Take care.